What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven. My goal with this series was always to beat Slay the Spire before the release of the sequel. And because of that, I'm no longer spoiled. This is no longer a blind playthrough, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, if you watched the previous video and were feeling frustrated or something at the fact that I did not know how to grab the emerald key and thus took a run that probably could have cleared the fourth act. Yeah, I know there's a fourth act. And instead just finished at Act 3. So now I know what I am trying to do in this video. I am trying to collect all 3 keys. I know how to get them. And I'm going to try to beat Act 4. We have done a pretty good job up until this point. I defeated the Watcher in my second attempt, the Defect in my second attempt, the Ironclad in maybe my 4th or 5th attempt, probably my 4th, I think. Maybe my 5th, though, and the Silent actually in my first attempt. I got pretty lucky in a bunch of really good stuff while attempting to beat the game for the first time with the Silent. So now I'm not really sure where to go from here. I do feel like, especially with the recency bias and with how powerful both of these runs felt while also not incredibly lucky in any capacity. I mean, I understand a bunch of AIs, a bunch of vaults, both of those were pretty good things, but I think my Silent run was the run that really stood out as just being lucky. Also, I'll say my Ironclad run, Runic Prism I leaned on heavily, and then I also leaned on Intangible very heavily. What I'm building to is trying to figure out which character I'm going to play to try to clear Act 4 right now. And I'm between the Silent and the Ironclad, because I have no doubt that I could do it with the Defect run that I had, or with the Watcher run that I just had, and just did not realize how to grab the Emerald Key. If I realized that, I could have just pivoted and completed Act 4, probably. I mean, I don't know how strong Act 4 is, so I'm still a little unspoiled in that regard. But I at least know that there's an Act 4 now. The jig is up because I wanted to make sure I could beat this game before the sequel came out. So this is obviously a pretty long intro here, a little bit of babbling, but I think I'm going to go Silent because I'm going to go Silent. Because I've only done one run on the Silent. It felt like I was pretty lucky to get there, and I want to see what else we can do. Choose a rare colorless card to obtain. Choose a colorless card to obtain. Obtain 3 random potions, or lose my starting relic to grab a random boss relic. I do feel like the starting relic is reasonable. Actually, I think it's quite good, but it's only that first turn of each combat. I think the potions could be helpful. What if we just grab a random colorless card, though? It's probably not super likely to be rare. I don't think it's worth all of my gold. Yeah, let's just go for a colorless card. We can go with Blind for weakness. We can bandage up for a little bit of healing. It's like a burning blood almost. Or we can go Purity. And we start with Naturalize, so we actually already start with weakness. So maybe let's bandage up then. Sure. And do we start with Poison as well? No, we just start with Strikes, Shivs, Weak, and Block. All right. So I'm going to go for Bandage Up. We can now heal 4 per combat here, and we'll see where that gets us. I definitely feel a need to take on some enemy encounters early on, so that way we can add some better stuff to our deck. I see a route where we can potentially challenge back-to-back elites So that is going to be a standout route to me. Yeah, oh wow, we can actually go for a bunch of elites, or we could pivot, grab the shop, and grab the emerald key. I don't know if I need the emerald key this early. I might rather prefer to grab some other relics early on. But there's still a lot of stuff behind the scene that I don't like fully know how it works. For instance, do I want to take 1 damage here to deal 6? Yeah, probably. There's another interesting part about bandage, which is like I could just play it to remove it from my deck. No, this gives me a little bit of flexibility to draw bandage later and make plays like this where I'm like taking 1 damage to deal 6. So I think that that's right. Oh, Ascension mode, that's why there's so many elites. Right, this is my first time attempting an Ascension. Very cool. Very cool. I forgot this was discard synergies here. And they're going to block up, but oh, we gained an extra energy there somehow. It doesn't matter. Didn't need to play any more cards there. And how many aggressive cards do we find? Just a pair of strikes. We're probably a little bit off from killing this thing next turn, but we will probably draw the bandage, well, in the next turn or two. And if we draw all of my attacks, that's lethal, but not if we draw them at the same time they are blocking. So definitely want to neutralize here again. And then just a survivor will get it done. Speaking of which, I am recording this last week. Well, actually, I guess tonight is the 2nd episode of Survivor Season 50. Any Survivor fans in the chat, let me know. And yeah, let's just strike, and strike. Cool. Okay, we make it through the first combat with full health. That feels good. Blessing of the Forge and a dash. A blur. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. Oh, I like that. We could go over block. I think that'll be useful. And you can actually keep that going. As long as you play blur each turn, you could always keep all of your block. Ooh. Okay. All right. My main strategy, again, as a reminder, is to first find ways to not die, and then later, maybe, we'll find some ways to live. We're definitely going to Survivor here, discarding a strike, and then we could either double strike this, or we could strike this once and neutralize it, which will also kill it, allowing us to strike this. But would we rather just neutralize the guy that we're going to keep around? I think that that makes the most sense. Oh, it only makes it weak for 1 turn. Okay, this play was actually bad then. I should have just dealt 3 more damage to the medium slime. Oh well, I'm strapping in. I want to play this kind of fast despite the long intro because... Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We get a bunch of excess defense. I'm not worried about losing health here. Let's just heal up right now. And we get to keep all of this block, despite just getting licked this turn. Ooh, and now we're frail, but we already have the requisite block. That's beautiful. Beautiful. And we'll throw in 1 more defend, despite that doing nothing. But I don't know. I mean, you might know, depending on the length of this video. I don't know. Just to like spoiler shield it, I will give myself the option to split this into 2 videos, both 2 acts long. So that way you don't really know how long this video might be, right? But I do want to play kind of fast because there's a lot of gaming to get through. It'll probably still take me 4 hours, especially because I'm playing on a character that I haven't actually played on that much. So there might be some cards and relics and things that I have not seen yet, or at the very least haven't seen in a little bit, and so I don't remember. Now, all of these I do remember. Reflex, Tactician, and Calculated Gamble. It's probably... At this stage of the game, honestly, it could be either. They're not, both of them aren't great. But I didn't have that bad of a time just grabbing every card with the word discard on it when I played the Silent previously. And so I'm considering just doing that again. And if I'm doing that, which of these two am I taking? Or, I mean, all three of these technically fit the bill. I think let's go Reflex, though. That seems the most interesting. I'm not going to go to the shop. I'll go to the shop up here. But I think I want... we could do this and... No. I want to hit both of these elites up. I could go through all of these question marks. But... let's just take on another basic fight, I think, for now. Okay, a nice little Colty. And we'll start off with a triple strike. And that's actually a decent portion of damage, too. They're going to incantation. I might just decide to take 6 here. Never mind. I don't have a choice. We are going to Blur and Survivor. I guess I'll bandage up. Or, I mean, I guess I'll play bandage up, is what I mean, to exhaust it. Because right now I have enough block for both this turn and next turn, which means I can really just unleash all of the strikes that I draw, assuming that we can draw some here. Yeah, great. And we're still a little bit off for sure, but if I can draw 3 strikes and the other thing that's nearly a strike, then we have the kill. If not, then I just survive or defend and strike. Oops, oops, oops. And now I just have to draw 2 strikes plus a little weakness card this turn. And we're in the clear. Okay. I don't get there, but we can Blur and a pair of defends, and we're still good to next turn draw 2 strikes and finish this thing off. So far, my colorless card that I started in my deck has only... I mean, it healed me 1 HP so far. I'll keep track of exactly how much it heals, but it has not done too much just yet. Costs an additional 1 each time you lose HP this combat. And then outmaneuver, which next turn gains 2. I think I'm going to go calculated gamble and play into the discard of it all. We'll try it out again. Why not? Now we will be doing some chance events or question mark encounters. Remove a card from your deck. Transform a card in your deck actually is a lot better at this stage of the game, though, right? And then this probably doesn't do enough for me. Nor that, really, because I can't always do it. I think transforming a card in my deck is the best option this early. And so do I want to get rid of a strike and keep my defense? I think so. I think with Blur, that is the best idea. So let's transform a strike, and that is going to become an after image. After you play a card, gain 1 block. Oh, nice. That's a brand new card to me, but that is a really cool synergy with Blur for sure. Ooh. We come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You're sure you don't see any traps nearby. Let's trigger a trap and probably take 17. We are about to go up against an elite boss here, but this allows me to play my bandages early. And we can heal our damage. So this is only really like taking maybe 13. Unless we lose on this next elite fight, I think this is the clear answer here. Cool. So the golden idol says enemies drop more gold. Right. And I've seen that there's like a way to cash this in at some point down the line. So we'll look to do that. We will bandage up for the time being. And I mean, I think I should just go for it, especially with neutralize here. Yeah, let's just go for it. I mean, maybe this is terrible. but it's weak for a turn, and then I'll calculated gamble, try to throw in one more strike. I mean, we can't just sit around forever. Maybe I could have gone for a strength potion there. Try to get some nice damage in, but here I think after image... Oh, how does this upgrade? Multiple block? Yeah, I like this. Oh, it makes it an 8. Okay, that's not as good, but we still get to play all of these and block off all of the damage that this would try to deal this turn. So, fair enough. No damage is good damage. It's going for 18 again. A blur plus a defend plus a survivor gets us there. So I think we start with that, right? Puts us a little bit over in terms of how much we're healing, but over better than under. Oh, wait, did I need to do this? Because each of these would have been for 9. Maybe I missed an opportunity to actually just weave in a strike instead, but no matter. I could strike and take 2, but we're blurring. So this is a great time to just defend, I think, and still be left with 6 block. I don't know that I want to leave this thing just to its own devices forever, but it eventually is going to stop. This is a bit of a bummer turn, though, because I'm simply defending and doing nothing with a whole bunch of block. I don't know what negative effect it gives me. Siphon Soul. Strength down, dexterity down. Okay, it's got a little bit trickier, but we can make your strength go down too, so Wacha. And do I want to simply block and... Oh, I guess I play all my cards. I guess that is easy enough. I don't take any damage again this turn, but I'm not feeling confident that we'll be able to keep that up for this entire fight. Like here, I think it's probably better to do 8 plus 8, take 2, and hit it for 5, because we need to start hitting it for damage at some point here. I could change my mind. I could play another defend. Next turn, I'm really not going to be able to defend at all. So hopefully next turn it just hits me with a element here, a status. Cool. Yeah, because I was not set up well to do anything. I mean, I'm not super excited on the prospect of getting weakened once more, but we've at least gotten it down to nearly half. Not really. Oof, and we're just going to get weaker and weaker. I should have taken this strength potion months ago. All right. Let's neutralize. That now only deals 1 damage. Yikes. And we block this still, of course, but we don't have the blur to take it with us either, so my cards are being drawn in slightly awkward orders. And... okay, well, I do get to neutralize here again, and then we'll defend and we'll strike. My reflex has done nothing for me. I only take 3, and now we've actually done half of... I should have just played this strength potion. I keep saying that, but I've probably played 25 cards at this point. Okay, well, this turn we can defend, and blur. And it's going to make me even weaker here. So at some point, I'm just like not going to be able to deal damage to this thing at all, which is super scary. I think we have to play our strikes. And then we have to just play blur. We could go survivor, but we have to start dealing damage. You know what? This is like so inefficient, but it's literally the only way we're going to be able to get through this fight. We need to drink this potion. And we have the block. We just don't have the damage right now. So, little spooky for sure. Neutralize. I'm going to go strike plus defend. Oh, that actually... oh, we even have another defend. Sure, why not? Yeah, I guess we took one of the strikes out of our deck, too. And this turn, do some stuff, and let me just strike you. Let me just triple strike you. Thank you. Okay. We're going to need another turn or two like that, but it is possible. It's also possible that we have just basically already lost here, though. I think well, blur and defend both only block for 1, which is absolutely crazy. So now we're going to play strikes whenever we find them. We're going to take 10 here, and that might mean that we need to heal up at the resting stop before the next elite encounter in just a moment. This is really good. This is the first time we are able to survivor and discard reflex. And we can strike, and I think we simply have to do that because we need 3 more strikes to take them out. We're only drawing 2 more strikes right now. So we're going to take 5. We're going to play defend plus a pair of strikes. We're going to get even weaker, but it's down to 2, which means we only need to draw 1 more defend. And man, I thought this could be a quick video. We're spending 40 minutes on this one fight, but it is finally over. Oh my god. All right, we made it through. Regal Pillow. Ooh, that makes resting quite nice in just a moment. Cool. Gain 5 block, draw 2, deal 10 damage to all enemies, then discard a card at random. Double the enemy's poison, exhaust. I like the blocking game plan. I do feel like I need to find some sort of aggressive game plan. This can either be my final card, or it's just really good AoE. I think that that's just solid damage. Let's grab it. And then I do think we need to grab a little nap. The other option is dodge this elite completely to go double chance encounters, but I like a nap here. Let's rest up. And that puts me up to full, actually, which feels pretty good. And now we'll take on the Gremlin Knob. Well, I do like after imaging to start, so that's pretty good. I also like calculated gamble, discarding, neutralize, and reflex, and bandage up. Well, not really the neutralize, but it's not attacking me this turn. I think I actually always play neutralize. I might even play bandage up just to exhaust it again. You know what is kind of interesting? I think I actually might want to find... I might want block, and I might want to find the card that allows me to keep the block. We don't find that. We do find a better attack, though, so this was fine. Let's just all-out attack, and then... Okay, we're not going to wind up playing that. Do I want to play bandage up? Nah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Does it give itself strength? It gives itself enrage, which is going to make it stronger whenever I play a skill. That almost makes me want to just take this first attack. If I play defend, sure, I don't take any damage this turn, but then I'm more likely to take damage in future turns. I think I'd rather just take the damage. It also makes me feel like I wish I had bandaged. So if I had known the Gremlin Knob better, I probably would have done that. We're still definitely new to the game. Don't get me wrong. But like, yeah, now I play the bandage up and it just makes this guy stronger anyways. So that feels kind of terrible. Oh, I'm vulnerable here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I probably do want to play some defense while I'm vulnerable, right? Do I just play a pair of defense? It goes up to 11, but I block it all? Sure. Wait. Oh, it's gaining 2 strength every time I play a skill? I can't stop that. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. Do I want to bandage up? No. That'll make me take more damage. I'll try to play it towards the end of the fight, maybe. But I also get 2 more stacks of vulnerable, and now it is looking to hit me for 27. Ouch. I'm not sure I can make it through. I might be resetting this run and grabbing Niao's Lament by the looks of it right now. But I'm going to do my best. We take 30, and we're looking to take another 30, but neutralize is really good. Now it's only 22. Only. Probably just strike Survivor for a little bit, and then finish off with an all-out attack. Yep. And it's down to 26. It's not quite in range. We take 12 here as well. It's not quite in range for me to strike it out in one turn is what I mean. Neutralize is still really good. And then striking is, of course, good. It's still too early. Like, I can really only play Bandage Up on the exact final turn. But I think it does make sense for me to defend here, especially because I'm vulnerable. So, yeah, we do just want to defend this damage. And does it deal 10 to me and then a total of 15? No, it just deals a total of 10. Okay. So now I'm at 19. It is currently looking to deal lethal to me. So I'll just need to play Survivor. So let's go Strike, Strike, Survivor. Would have loved to play another Strike there, but instead we'll just have to do this. Maybe I should have played more Defends this turn and hope to draw triple strike. Nah, that can't be right. Especially when I'm so short on strikes in my deck. This has to be the play. Let's move along here. Still take a ton of damage. Go down to 3. But now we can strike and finish this off. Woo, baby. Okay. What do you have for me here? A bag of marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Also thorns, and I will probably have to take any defensive card here. Deal 7 damage X times. Innate, deal 11 damage, exhaust. And then just a dagger spray that hits for 8, effectively. I mean, I see the synergies there too. What do we want to do with this? I like that Skewer can kind of just convert to a big amount of burst. I gotta take a look at the map too. Do we have any reprise? I think I'm gonna just like try to dodge this elite encounter by going to the shop and then healing. So I can like heal twice before the boss at the end of the floor. Yeah, that could get me somewhere. So if that's the game plan, what do we want to do? The rate on Skewer is fine. So I suppose we'll take it. The rate on this is also fine. It's 1 for 8. Skewer is very flexible though. But Dagger Spray is a better rate and AoE. I'm going to go Dagger Spray. I think that that's just the better card. And I will have to take the actual relic here. Oh, Pen Nib is fun. I like Pen Nib. We'll grab that over the Sapphire Key. We'll grab the Sapphire Key at some later point. Probably. I mean, definitely. We will be taking that. But what else can we take in the meantime here? At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Apply 5 poison. Draw 3 cards, exhaust. Obviously, I want the card removal service. Oh, what do these do? Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random attacks. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and card from other colors. So what other attacks do I have? I have Dagger Spray. I have Choke as an option. I have All Out Attack, and I have Neutralize in addition to my strikes. Well, if I card removal service on a strike and then grab the Whetstone, it's like reasonable shot that we are mostly going to be Whetstoning the important cards, but I don't think that this is something that I can actually do right now. The 0 cost cards are all synergistic with my power card that I currently have. So I could see going for that. Draw 3 cards, discard 1. I feel like I like Deadly Poison. I like the rate on it, and it could be important against the boss to really get some damage. Like, imagine I'm doing all of this blocking stuff, but then I'm also occasionally playing a Deadly Poison. That's probably one of the better damage things that I can actually do. So I like this idea. Let's get rid of the strike. Let's pick up a deadly poison and let's see where that puts me at a point where I can no longer grab either of these. Okay. Retain up to 1 card. I can no longer grab Master of Strategy now either, nor the Deep Breath. I also can't grab both of these. I can grab both of these, but I don't know if I want this. I probably take Acrobatics because it's so cheap, but it doesn't do that much. I'm now thinking I took the wrong discard matters card. Retain up to 1 card. What can we do with that? I also need to keep in mind that against this fight, I will only have 3 starting health, which is crazy. So maybe we do simply just need damage, and we're done. We could grab an energy potion too. It's probably the cheapest potion here, really. Sure. I want to try to not die. Let's try to turn this run around. Probably can never go here. Yeah, but we just have to make it past this and then we can heal a few times. Okay, all of this AoE is really, really going to come into play. Everything is vulnerable, so I can hit everything for 12 and then 12. Wow, that is really good. Should have played After Image to begin with, but I just thought that was cool. That was awesome. I'm glad I went for those dagger sprays while at 3 health. Yeah, this thing isn't going to do anything. We'll kill it with some poison, how about? Beautiful. I guess I could have charged the pen nib. Maybe that would have been better. Ooh, more deadly poison. I think we go for the poison strategy here. That seems cool. And the more poison that we have, the better. I just want to heal. You're kidding me. We have to fight. All right, it's vulnerable. I can dagger spray, strike, and all-out attack and lose. So I think I simply need to blur and defend and calculated gamble for more block. I could also energy pot to play some more cards, but I need to make sure that I actually hit with this calculated gamble. So I want to draw a bunch of cards here. And now we can After Image, Survivor, Defend. Sure. And now we've got a bunch of block for this turn and next turn. I maybe could have thrown out the liquid bronze as well just to get a little bit more damage on it, but yeah, this seemed like a solid place to start. Now it's weak. Let's get some poison on it, and we were already fine here. We could have played one more card. Doesn't matter. 5 poison is 15 damage, right? So that is quite nice. We do have a bandage up here. I'll start with that, and we are going to take 7 right now. Are we really? No, we're not going to take any. I'm just trying to see if I need to actually play this defend. I think that I do, though. I mean, I technically don't. And it's not unreasonable. If I think that I can kill it next turn by playing this strike, maybe it's better to strike and then rest up on the next floor. Because I'm going to strike, I'll have 4 defend, 4 block, and then I'll take 3. I think it's probably better just to block it in full, though. And then I'm going to get a negative effect from this. But here's why I say, like, we probably had the kill for this turn. I think we still do. 13. So now it's down to 11, and all we have to do is strike and all-out attack. Wait, I was weakened? I did exactly enough. Crazy. But we get it done. Very, very close fight there. Regen potion is nice, and another blur could be good. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Deal 7 damage if the enemy has poison. Deal 7 again. I like blur. I think blur is cool, and chaining blurs is cool. Let's definitely heal up. Healing is cool. Resting is cool. You heard it from me here first. Back up to 47, or 43, out of 70. And now we just have to deal with a pair of fungi beasts. I think I after image dagger spray gamble for something better. No, let's just defend here maybe. I mean, if I gamble and find the other dagger spray, I can take this one out completely. But I can also just defend into gamble. Could also just gamble first. I'll probably hit a defend, but it gives me more of a shot to find neutralize or all-out attack. All right, I'm back on that game plan. All-out attack just wins the fight here, so it's worth going for. I do still find the neutralize. That's good. This is 9. 9 plus 4. We could take out this one, grab vulnerable. I don't know if I want to be vulnerable or if I would rather just do something like neutralize, defend, bandage up to take as little damage as possible. I take 0 here, actually. Okay, then I do like this plan, especially because now I can draw all-out attack this turn and just take them both out in one sweeping motion. I kind of wish that I had actually played the regen potion this fight, so that way I could pick up the key before the final boss instead of healing. I wonder if I still have time to do that. I think so. Though I can actually win the fight right now, so maybe I just do that instead. I can't win right now. So should I regen? I mean, I can almost win right now. Regen for 9? And what do I want to do? I can't use multiple stacks of blur. So I think the idea here is simply dagger spray and a blur. But next turn I could hold off and instead of winning, just like chill for a moment. Drop some defenses. Get another bit of regen. And is this wacky? I could even just leave the one guy and still take out this one. Sure. It gives me 3 extra healing here, and now I don't have to rest before the boss fight. So I can pick up the key. So now I could double defend, but I don't think that there's any way we get through this, right? And by no way I get through this, I could take 1 to heal 3. It's basically like healing 2. Sure. Silly, but let's do it. Let's simply use this for a little bit of heal cheese, and now this turn, certainly I will just go for it, right? Oh, no. I can heal 3 more here, because next turn I'm going to hope to draw poison. I might not draw poison. But here I can simply survivor, defend, blur. And now I should be able to just wait out my remaining heal up. And I like that. I think that was a good use of the potion. Tried to get the full value there. And yeah, now I can just deadly poison and we're good. We heal up to 61. Take out the fungi. And I thought that was a pretty fun move. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. Cost 1 less for each discarded card this turn. Deal 7 damage this turn. Wow, okay. Huh. I think... Oh, we've got the Pendib next. I think we want the bouncing flask. Though, I mean, more weak is good. This is just so much poison. It's 9 poison. And I kind of feel like that's how I'm winning right now. Let's grab... Oh, I could also upgrade a card. Hold on. After Image is a great upgrade. I do need to consider some upgrades. Bouncing Flask, how does this upgrade? 4 times. Wow, and that's the better number, because if we can scale the poisoning, like with the Sneckhead, that will be a better multiplier for us, right? So, what do I want to do here? Do I want to start each fight with Afterimage? Or do I want to pick up the puzzle piece before I find even better things to upgrade? I kind of like that idea too. The idea being, in the future, I will have better things to upgrade, but an early upgrade is worth a lot. I don't really know what this boss does. I think it's the guy made up of a bunch of rocks, and I think it goes into a defense form. And so it's good to deal a bunch of damage to it. It's not that important to do this. The flask is probably good. But I think I will take the ruby key with my recall. Might be a mistake, but I think this is this guy, exactly. And so we have a little bit to shift him into the mode. We definitely just start by playing this. That is for sure, for sure. And then I probably go Deadly Poison, Calculated Gamble, try to draw more poison. And Bouncing Flask is going to be said more poison. I'm not going to worry about the vulnerable that we have on. I'm going to start hitting it for 14 a turn. So yeah, if we can keep up this, that seems quite good. It is about to hit me for a bunch of damage, but as long as we poison it, we're fine here, right? I think so. So I think we take this opportunity to develop Afterimage. Strike. Why is this strike so good? Excuse me? Oh, it's a pen nib. Pen nib strike. Okay, great. And then Deadly Poison will mean that it shifts form, and I think that means it doesn't hit me for 32 here. Beautiful, beautiful. But importantly, the poison is still on. As it shifts form, we can't attack it as efficiently, right? Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. Yeah. So playing these is not great unless I guess we defend first, but even still, I do think that neutralizing is probably safe. Thorns are probably fine. Could like maybe mess with the shifts that it doesn't matter that much, but do I want to trade 3 health for 10 damage or 3 health for 8 damage? As long as we beat this boss, we heal up all of that health. So I think it could be good to just get some damage in, especially as we have these 17s ticking away each turn. Let's do this. Now we take another 6 down to 59. They take another 17 there. That feels good. And another 3. And now, can we stop the onslaught of 16? Yeah, I mean, basically I can. Do I want to, though? Would I rather just take 11 and hit it for a whole bunch more poison? I think this is just such good damage output that I do want to use the flask. And then we can defend. We take a bunch of damage here. We take 9 down to 50. But at 24 damage, it feels like this thing is going to die very soon. And now we barely have to do anything to get it to shift form. Actually, yeah. 40. How much is 40? 8? Yeah, this will do it. This will shift him. Very nice. So don't have to worry about this attack. Back into defense form you go, and now I think I can get away with simply blocking for the rest of the game. I mean, a poison's free, but then we blur, survivor, discard this, don't take any damage on his turn, hit him for 1/3 of his remaining health. So I just have to do that one more time, survive an onslaught of 16. And yeah, so let's just do that. We also have the blur from the previous turn, but a triple defend will get us there and get us into the city. All right, you're back, but not for long. Let's see how much poison we can put on it. 40 poison, 50 poison. Yeah, shift off, bugger. Goodbye. Nice. I wonder what like the achievement is for how much poison I have to put on something to grab that achievement. No poison achievement just yet, and we could grab an envenom, which I brought up as, oh, whenever an attack deals unblocked damage. No, I'm sorry, that's not what I thought it was. And I want to see how these upgrade as well. That costs 1 less. Obtain a random potion is pretty cool. Gain 2 intangible at the end of your turn. Lose 1 dexterity. Ah. I've seen this before? Have I? I'm not sure. Intangible is really good. That's how I won my last run. Maybe intangible isn't that crazy of a thing to be building around. Lose 1 dexterity. Will only remove the block that I have from cards. We don't want to do this like early, but in a pinch, it's pretty cool. But would I rather take an Alchemize, which I could use somewhat aggressively as well? I don't think I want to go in Venom. I kind of want to go like skill-based poison. But this just seems like it could be really, really good for us. So I'm going to go for this. There's a lot of sweet potions. We played around some potion synergies in the last run, and I appreciated those. I don't think we're going to go Coffee Dripper, considering we have the Regal Pillow. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see enemy intents. Still don't think I'm ready for that. Let's do Tiny House. And what does that upgrade? It upgrades Dagger Spray, which is fine. Gives us an Ancient Potion and probably want Tactician. I honestly feel like I'm moving away from the discard stuff. It could be Outmaneuver. There's a lot of like cool ways to throw stuff to your next turn. But I think that this is fine. They both gain energy. They're just random in different ways. I guess this is a little bit more controllable. But I like the discard synergies. I don't know. Maybe I'll wind up regretting that because I'm not going to want to go into the discard synergies ultimately. But for now, it seems like something that we could play to. And I do think we'll want to play to the Emboldened Elite Encounter this time. But what else do we want? There's kind of like an abundance of riches right now. See a pair of shops. Feel like we go to one shop and then see if we need to go to more. Or we might just wind up doing enough stuff at the first one. Both of these are the same. I'll click this one. Plated armor. Sure. And it's vulnerable to start off with. Do I simply go for some damages? I don't think so. I think I might just like double defend plus a dagger spray. What else can we do? Gain 1 artifact. And this guy's going to buff. Wonder if we have any other options in terms of like drawing cards, doing some poison damage right now. But this is fine. Doesn't actually get through the block barely, but it removes 1 of their plated armor. Kind of feels like I should just ignore the plated armor, though, and put on as much poison as possible, right? Yeah, I kind of think that's the play now. So if we hit this for poison here... What if I draw 3 right now? Because there's 2 things I could find. Okay, neutralize I forgot about. That is quite good. But I was also thinking alchemize could be a nice draw. Honestly, though, the defend is a fine draw here. It means I don't take any damage this turn again. Okay, defend winds up being fine. That was a pretty good use of the potion. I do want to play alchemize every fight, just to make sure that I'm getting some value from it. But for right now, I suppose this is totally reasonable. I definitely want to deadly pot. And then... Are we going to defend and calculated gamble? Yeah, that means I might wind up taking 1 unless we find some more block here, but we do. So now we take 0 and we have 4 excess block for next turn while the poison chips away. And bouncing flask. Actually, this is good too, right? Now I'm only taking 8, and I think I can just, yeah, bouncing flask and survivor. Beautiful, beautiful. Great. Next turn or 2, we'll hope to throw in a potion. But we only have 2 turns before this thing is dead. Can we kill it right now? It's got 13. Well, yeah, let's just do the total and then minus 16. So it's got 47. Minus 16 is 31. No, we're not going to be able to get there. So I should play defend again, and then I'll just play my other 2 biggest cards. Oh, we did get there. The pen nib. Oh, wow. Did not even see that coming. Okay, I was like, how did I do the math that wrong? But the pen nib got us there. Now am I going to outmaneuver? Or do I simply take another dagger spray? I can't imagine it's another dagger spray. 2 and an all-out attack should be enough AoE. And I don't think I need Sucker Punch Plus here either. So we'll go for an outmaneuver. And then a random encounter will give us a colorful shop with the banner Inspire. And walk in to see what's inside. No, no way, nope. Can't let you in. A man with ridiculous clothing appears at the entrance to bar you. This will not do. No, no. What's this style? Disgusting. Are you bleeding? Gross. Business. You a customer? Fine. Whatever. He lets out an exaggerated sigh and points at a list of services. The services seem fine, but you would rather punch this smug man in his smug face. We can pay 40 gold to upgrade 2 random cards, lose 60 gold to transform 2 random cards, lose 60 gold, remove a card, and upgrade a random card, or just punch him. I think that removing a card of my choice and then a random card upgrade seems pretty good. Oh, transform is also of my choice. Oh, let's go transform then. Yeah. And simply transform a pair of strikes because I just want to win with my deadly poison. Yeah, why not? We grab more poison and agony. I don't know what that does. Let's take a look real quick. We are almost done with our strikes. Deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card. Add a copy of it into your hand. Yes. Okay. Huh. I've seen some use cases where it could be useful. It's a little bit of a trap, though, too. Let's see what this shop has in store for us. I now have like no early damage. Whenever you have no cards in your hand during a turn, draw a card. So that's like a potential combo piece for sure. So, like I said, I'm a little bit spoiled. Oh, I can't buy this. So I guess it's not worth considering too much about it. Discovery is fun because you get to choose. I think I do want card removal service and another deadly poison, so that doesn't leave me with too many other options. Well, upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Hold on now. I'm kind of skill-based. I kind of like that. What if we just upgrade 2 random skills? We could hit some defense. That would be a bit of a bummer. And I do like caltrops. So I could buy caltrops, deadly poison, and war paint. Or caltrops, deadly poison, card removal service. Does that ever leave me with enough gold that I can make use of the second shop? Probably not. The third shop? Maybe, but I think I'm going to go pick up this elite fight so I don't have to leave it for the final floor. Which means I'm going to go here, which means I'm not even going to go to the next shop either. Oh, I could. But I'd rather do another elite. So, with all that being said, I think I card removal my final strike. Deadly poison and caltrops. Because now I'm looking to deal damage in a totally different way. Oh, do I care to deflect? No, I mean, I definitely want caltrops. Oh, I can still pick up deflect. That's interesting. I think deflect is good with my build. I like it. Let's do it. The pen nib is slowly becoming less and less useful as I get rid of all of these attacks, but I do know like maybe we could pick up a way to pick up a bunch of daggers or something later on, right? So, calculated gamble here discards tactician. That's pretty good. Oh, I already have... Oh, Endless Agony is not what I got confused about it. It exhausts itself. Oh, I actually really like it then. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Or I could just decide to like discard it and draw a bunch more. But I think I'm just going to get them out of my hand. And I'm going to hope that I draw some amount of AoE. So the plan here is to take down one of these birds right now. A blur is not bad. To be sure, we could blur and defend. But I think I'm simply... Well, there's a lot of good things I could do. Let's just play this. This seems fun. 10 damage to all enemies. Okay, I like that. Let's calculated gamble now. We draw 4 cards and we get an energy back. So now what do? Dagger spray while everything is vulnerable. Looks good to me. That takes down this bird. That means I'm going to take 10 this turn, which means I'm going to take 5. And we cannot quite kill this. We could almost kill one of the birds, but I'm just going to make a move on the biggest bird. Oh, I can only put 5 on it. Sure. Okay. So we take 5 here. We'll look for a bandage next turn to like nearly heal all of that off, and it won't feel like that big of an issue. And we could also grab an artifact or finish everything off with an explosive pot later. Oh, why is this bird going big right now? Well, oh, and this bird on the ground is even still hitting me. I can take out this bird this turn. That'll hit it for 3 and 3 and 4. So Explosive Potion also takes out this bird in addition to Dagger Spray. And I can play everything in my hand, so I should stop and just play all my cards. Great. That gives me enough block that I don't have to deal with this bird, and I think with that, I just throw an Explosive Pod and take them all out. Beautiful. So no damage on this fight. Well, I took 1 damage on the fight, but no damage this turn. I'm down to just 1 gold. That is quite efficient, isn't it? And Caltrops. Beautiful. Oh, Caltrops is, yeah, insane against the birds. Goodbye. This is Dexterity and another Tactician. Deal a damage, draw 1 card, or add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. Oh, 0 is good. 0 is a good number. All right. Definitely this, right? Yeah, we're going into this elite fight with full health. Well, maybe not. I got a little cocky there, possibly. All right. This is going to hit me for 10. We could put a bunch of poison on the cultist so we don't have to deal with that. Do I want to take 10? Not really. But I don't really have too many options. I guess Dexterity could save me for a turn. Oh, and I could Survivor into Reflex. Sure. So now I'm safe for the turn. What do I draw here? I draw a Neutralize. That is really good. So let's start there. Now, well, I was already taking no damage this turn. But what else can we do? Can we put 10 poison on this guy? Or do we blur? No, I think we need to put the 10 poison on because we're not going to draw that poison again until a while from now. So 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 is 36. Plus 6 is 42. Plus 5 is 51. We need a little, or 57. We need a little bit more poison on this guy. Okay, I guess my turn is fairly straightforward here, actually. The only question is, do I want to play Bandage Up? And I think I will, to just heal for 4. Is this going to be a negative effect? A negative effect, but not a negative buff. Not a negative debuff, I don't think. I think it's going to, like, shuffle hexes into my deck or something. And what is that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Whenever I play a non-attack card, I shuffle a Dazed in. Sure. This thing is nearly done for. Add a random skill to your hand. Yeah, I think I will probably just go for a bunch of stuff this turn. And I think I'll probably... Well, I'll either kill the cultist or I'll defend against it. But let's see what random skill we get. Nightmare. Choose a card next turn. Add 3 copies of that card into your hand. Exhaust. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Oh, I see. Probably this, right? That seems like a cool card to get 3 copies of. And now, if I... No, I want to take out this cultist this turn, so let's Dagger Spray. And it is down to just 4, right? Oh, that's pretty straightforward. Then we'll start throwing some poison over here. I'll use another Endless Agony, and I'll defend. I do have the Pen Nib up next. Oh, I didn't need to defend. All that did was shuffle in a Dazed. Oh, well, next turn I'm going to draw 3 daggers and probably just unload on this guy, right? A Poison Stab deals 12. No, I probably want to all-out attack first. It's 15. I'm worried that I need to play a defend here. I guess I should, because I can never clear right now. So let's defend, and then let's still get some more poison on it, though. Oh, I was frail or weakened. Okay. So I take 11 right now. A little bit of a bummer. And I shuffled in way too many dazes into my deck as well. So that might be a bit of an issue, but I think we're fine for right now. Let's go after image. Let's go calculated gamble. And try to put some more damage on this thing. No, I'm like just continually shuffling more and more dazes. Okay, all right. I think I've got 2 more dazes in my deck right now. No, just 1 more daze and then a deflect. Sure. Down to 33. Can we finish it off right now? 7. No, I'm still weakened. Bummer. Oh, I'm going to take so much damage this fight. I guess we're just going to go heal up. I can do that next, right? Oh, no, this was the question mark encounter before the elite even. Oh, what a bummer. Well, let's just play all my stuff. And I take 16. I don't think this fight was the best. I'm sure I could have played it a little bit differently. I'll probably just use the artifact on whatever's happening next. Please tell me I have the kill right now. I don't. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we take another 14. These dazes are really getting to me. Now we have the kill, and we can't heal up, but we can grab a potion, possibly. Not worth it. Well, there's nothing we can do. It's going to die to poison no matter what. Okay. Distilled Chaos. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. That seems good. Deflect seems fair. Piercing Wail. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Exhaust. Gain 4 block and 4 block. I'll just take another Deflect. I think that that's fair, and hopefully we can manage this fight. Okay, if we can find one of our AoE effects, we are totally in the clear. We find Dagger Spray, which deals 9 and 9 and almost takes this out. What else can we do here? Well, let's start with that probably, right? Now this thing is down to 4, which means I could take it out with a Deadly Poison. This thing is also hitting me for a ton, though. Let's see what Distraction brings. Terror. Apply 99 vulnerable. Exhaust. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that kills some things. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we'll definitely just do this. I don't need to gain an artifact. It's going to hit me for 18. No. Yes, 18. Let's block as much of that as we can, or let's Deadly Poison. Let's Deadly Poison. Doesn't work with the vulnerable, but I still think it's a fine idea to get that damage over time going, and we'll just rest up after this fight, so that way we've got a shot. Let's Bandage, Reflex. Oh, he's going to make more dudes. That's probably fine, too. Now, Calculated Gamble. More poison. More poison. Looks good. Let me just finish with this. So in 3 turns, it's gone, or next turn we can hit it for 40. Potentially. All I have to do is block as much as possible right here. And luckily, that's all I really can do. We're going to unload onto this. And then I'm going to block as much as possible. And I think I actually may have blocked for enough. No, not quite. I take 8. But next turn, we've won. And these things will run away. Cool. If we can make a potion, that would be beautiful. No. We're done. Retreat! Very cute. Bottled Flame. Choose an attack. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Well, last time I went for Neutralize because it is a defensive attack. But Dagger Spray Plus might actually be the play. I find myself wanting that on turn 1 a lot. I think I'm going to put that in a bottle. That seems pretty good to me. This is 12 to all enemies. This is 10 to all enemies. I'm going to go Dagger Spray. That looks good. I can now probably remove some of my other AoE, considering that will always be in my opening hand. But we'll see if we decide we want to do that later. A bunch of ways to apply weak. I'm going to go for a backflip, I suppose, here. It's good with all of the free and cheap cards. And then I'm definitely healing up and taking on an emboldened elite fight here. For the first time in a little bit, we've got the Book of Stabbin'. And what do we want to do? It's about to hit me for 18. We've got the Dagger Spray in hand. I think I go Deadly Poison, Defend. Could also backflip so that way I draw sooner into those deadly poisons again. Oh, there's another thing this could do for us. This could draw us the free cards. That's good. It's not the free card I was thinking of, actually, but yeah, good start. Oh, each time it hits me, I grab a wound. Right. I only have one defend. I thought this was a much more defensive game plan, but I'm going to need some more defense. Let's drink a power potion here. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Or I could take 3 poison right now. Let's do Envenom. And I can play my whole hand here, right? Yeah. Bandage up, of course, and then we're going to play both of these and a defend, and we've got it for 20 poison, so 7 turn clock. Are we going to make it there? I think so. I thought this guy was stronger, but it's not stronger. Well, I'll say this. The last time I fought up against, the only other time I fought up against an emboldened elite encounter for the Emerald Key, it had 3 regen, I believe. So I wasn't sure if I should believe that that was like the standard case, but it seems like something else is definitely going on here. Let's grab a random potion. Ooh, that looks good to me. Is it worth it to just play this right now? I think I might need it, actually. It might simply be necessary. I guess the reason to go for the all-out attack is maybe I could have upgraded all-out attack and then it was even better. But we go down to 13, and how much are they going to hit me for this time? 9 times 4. Yeah, this guy might... Oh, it has 3 strength that it doesn't normally have. That's what we're working with here. So I think I just have to hope that this is enough block and that my poison can do work over time here. How much block is this? It is 17. I'm going to take lethal. Bummer. Wait, does that healing help me? No. No, because I take, 18 times 2. Unfortunate. Maybe it was a little lofty to think we could make it there on our first run, but we are going to try again here, still with the silent, and I'm thinking about choosing a rare card to obtain. I feel like last time this said rare colorless card, did it not? But a rare card is much different, because you could build around a rare card. I think this is a different option than we were given last time. Let's spend all of my gold to either grab an Envenom, an Adrenaline, or in Alchemize. Adrenaline is pretty good. Alchemize also seems pretty good. I mean, I get that one of the options that we just saw was just 3 potions, but Alchemize could be even more than 3 potions. And I don't know. I still kind of want to explore it a little bit more. I think that Envenom was also good for us, and the upgrade on Envenom is 1 less cost. The upgrade on Alchemize is also 1 less cost. I'm curious to see what we can do with this. Let's give this a shot here. And I definitely don't want to go to a shop now. Where is the empowered boss? I'm thinking I just want to go for the empowered boss as soon as I possibly can. When we defeated it before, we defeated it on the first floor. So I might just hug this side and see if we can get there. These are, the same either way. Yeah, we're just going to hug the right side for this entire floor. We've got some louses here to begin with. We'll probably neutralize this one. And we could defend and strike, huh? I should have struck this first. That was a little bit of a mistake, because now this strike does nothing. Oh well. This is now 3 strikes away. Oh, but maybe they don't keep their curl up. Oh, they don't keep their curl up. Oh, all right, all right. So now we could defend strike on this one. Sure. Take this out before it gets an extra ability. We're not going to alchemize this turn, but we're going to stay at full health. I think that's also important. Maybe, maybe a potion's worth 5 HP, though, if I just think about it in that perspective. The reason that I didn't go for it is I figured, I could just do something like this and try to draw it again here now. And I've got a reasonable shot to find it. Spit Web. Wait, does that stop me from attacking? No, it just makes me frail. It's still 1 hit for a kill. Let's defend again, and now I will definitely draw it alongside possibly, hopefully, another strike, but at the very least more defense, right? Because we should be using this every time. And then we can take it out with a neutralize, and we're doing it here. Let's add another card to the deck. What do we want that to be? An outmaneuver, a masterful stab, or a dash. Masterful Stab still really scares me. But gaining 10 damage, or dealing 10 damage, gaining 10 block, that card's expensive. I guess I'll go outmaneuver. And we'll see what we can do with that one. Oh, and then we grab a block potion on top of that. I probably need more cards, right? I probably need to make my deck a little bit better. So sure. We will do that then here, and we can gain 12 block at any time, including right now. We can also grab random skills. Certainly makes sense to neutralize and then survivor, and then outmaneuver and strike. Sure. This could allow us the flexibility to use the potion card next turn or something, and we should be able to weave in a block potion if we ever happen to not draw enough defense, which is technically right now. Do I want to use a block potion effectively for 2 health? I think I'm just going to take the damage here. We're going to rip all of these potions up against the elite encounter. So let's try just to get some damage in now. Next turn, we might have the kill, though. Does a bellow increase strength? Yes. We're a little bit off right now. Neutralize will do it, though. Neutralize plus a pair of strikes. Cool. Okay. 2 health, I don't think was a bad thing to pay for that fight. And infinite blades to start off the run. does seem good, I think. I think Infinite Blades is a solid card. Now, do I want to go question mark? Well, either way, I'm going for a question mark and then 2 encounters. So let's just do the question mark first. So that way we have more information. Ooh, the Shining Gold Idol again. Sounds good. And do I want to take damage or lose HP? That's really tough. Because when are we healing next? All of these heals are over here. We're healing right before the elite fight. I guess I want to lose 5 HP. I could just play it like ultra safe and ignore this elite. But I also want to do encounters. That's the reason that I just took the golden idol, right? So that way this shop can give us something really good. So I think we need to lose 5 max HP here. Yeah, and that actually puts us at full. So we only actually lost 3 HP. That does make it a little bit more enticing. All right, the acid slime should go down for free if we want it to right now. So I suppose we'll do that. Do we ever gain a random skill? I don't think here. Let's just do this, take this out, and deal some damage here. Again, we could have chosen to make this weak, but it's only weak for a turn. Yeah, so this was definitely the right call. Okay, now we are frail, and we are gaining a free shiv each turn. Survivor is almost good enough. Do I want to use a block potion and then alchemize? That makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Apply 6 poison. Ooh. Okay. Well, now we just strike, and shiv, and we probably have this dead next turn. Don't think we needed to cultist. If we need to potion... No, we don't need a potion. Yeah, that's right. We have the shiv. So all we needed to do is draw 1 strike, and we were fine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Add 3 more shivs to the hand. If an enemy has weak, gain 1 energy and draw a card. Oh. Okay. That's a card you can go infinite with. All you need to do is make sure your opponent... I mean, all you have to do is make sure your opponent has weak, and then you can loop this infinitely. Because it completely replaces itself. Okay. I am going to try to make that happen then. It feels very easy to do. I mean, we just need to get our deck small enough, which is not the easiest ask, to be sure. But I think this is possible. We basically want to stop grabbing cards at every point here. Do I want to throw in some poison right now? Let's grab a random skill. Ooh, Bouncing Flask is pretty good. Yeah, let's grab a Bouncing Flask for... Oh, it doesn't... We don't know where these are going to go. Sure. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. So now we can alchemize. We can also never take this out. We can triple defend. If we give this 6 more poison, that's 9. So if we give it 6 poison and a strike, it's done. Let's just do that. So now that louse is done for, I think, unless the poison blocks the block blocks the poison. There's a chance that that's how that works. Then let's double defend. Does the poison stop it? No, it dies. So we take 1 damage here. Not bad at all. I do want to redraw the alchemize, but in the meantime, oh, we have neutralize plus heal hook. Yeah, that's great. Now we simply strike, outmaneuver, survivor, because why not? And we do still have to deal a little bit more damage to this, and then we have to find the alchemize. Heal hook doesn't draw me a card here. The strikes barely do anything, so I think I should just be defending. Infinite blading, and a strike does nothing. Oh, I do have 2 more cards I can play, so I guess these do things. I forgot I had extra energy there. Huh. Bummer. Okay, we put it down to 3 and then take 9, which is why I said bummer. This turn, we're going to hope to draw Alchemize because it is the final turn, and we do. So we do at least get a random potion. Add 3 Shiv plus to your hand. Whoa, okay. This doesn't carry over, right? No, no way. Okay. It's just an effect right here. It's not like a relic, which can carry over. In early tools of the trade... Huh. Also dagger throw, which doesn't really help us in terms of having a smaller deck. Like, if this is really the game plan, I don't think I should grab any cards. I think I should just be skipping at every possible instant, because this is just like a really easy card to go infinite with. It's not that easy, but it's still fairly easy. I'm looking for cards that exhaust, and then I need to get other cards out of my deck. Let's try it. Let's see if we can make that happen here. We have a Cultist Potion and a Cunning Shiv. I think we can take on this Elite Encounter. Oh, what does this do upgraded? No way it draws 2 cards. No, just more damage, which doesn't help us at all. What could help us? This is probably cost 0. Oh, no. It gains 3. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I don't think upgrades help us really either. Let's just take on this fight and try to go to as many question marks as possible, so that way we can maybe do some other stuff here. Definitely going to Cultist Potion, and then maybe I just won't do anything for a little bit. End of its turn gains 8 block. So striking this just does nothing. Oh, we definitely want to alchemize here now. I think I'm just gonna strike it and survivor. And if we just gain 1 strength each turn and then get a bunch of Shiv pluses, that honestly just seems pretty good. Sure. So next turn it's going to wake up, right? Or it wakes up now and then next turn... Oh no, it's not waking up yet. Ooh, outmaneuvering could be pretty good. I do want to get this Shiv out of my hand, I think. And we'll play these 2. Now it wakes up, right? Okay. But we just gained 3 strength. And can we simply unload on this punk now? Probably. 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7 plus a whole bunch more. Just debating if we'll need to survivor. Oh, I guess we get to. Huh. Okay, and there's no real reason to play the Shivs just yet, because we will just be stronger next turn. So we'll just wait, and we'll play the Shivs when it seems like they're lethal, if we would otherwise take damage that turn. Like this turn, we could just triple defend. I can't imagine we are super close with all of these. But I don't know what the upgraded shivs do. I'm going to imagine they deal 10 a pop. So that's 49. Let's just defend for right now. Now I'm going to imagine that they deal 11 a pop. So that's 33, and I need to find 30 more points of damage. I think they would kill here, but it's not looking to damage me right now. So I'm just going to unload these strikes, and potentially just like drawing one more strike will get me a kill here. So I'm just going to let this Siphon Soul and just be fine with that. It's looking to hit me for 18, but if we neutralize and strike and shiv, we've done it. Okay, cool. A pair for some more max HP. I'll take that. And do I want another Alchemize? I think I do. The thing is, Alchemize is a good card for right now. And when I'm comboing, because it has exhaust, it's not going to stop me from looping through the heal turn card every turn. Or not every turn, but every energy, every play. So I think that makes sense. A strange blue... This guy's new. Oh, remove a card from my deck. I love that. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? Yeah. Take one of my cards, buddy. You can have a strike, I believe. We have infinite blades. You can have a strike. Have a good day. Cleric talented, have a good day. Thank you kindly. Let's... Do I want to alchemize? I know I want to infinite blades. I know I want to neutralize. Oh, now I can heal hook for free. Beautiful. Oh, and now I could infinite blades... Alchemize and Survivor. That's pretty good. A fire potion is nice here too. I don't have the kill, right? I don't know what these shift pluses do just yet. But let's discard a defend. And we take 1 from this fight. That is totally acceptable. I could probably kill right now, but I think it's worth it to just take 1 rather than spend all of my stuff here. Can I see what an upgrade on Shiv does? No, not yet. Do I want to throw a fire potion and alchemize right now? This isn't an elite fight, right? No. I could just throw away the Gambler's Brew to, like, not use it. Huh. What am I really going for right now? I just know I want to use this Alchemize. I think I want to... Oh, gosh. I was going to say I think I want to save this for the boss fight. Oh, well. Let's grab a random potion and double defend and throw a shiv out. Oy vey. We'll probably be fine, right? All right, now we're vulnerable. Now we really need to triple defend, and we can only double defend. Do I want to waste or use a Gambler's Brew to make sure I hit another defend here? Will I just shiv over time? Probably. Let's grab a random colorless card. Draw 3 cards is probably good enough. How much is vulnerable, though? Then I'm dealing 9 + 9. I Probably could have won with vulnerable here. But I'm just going to draw 3 so I can triple defend. Well, actually, now I can survivor plus defend plus strike. Okay. That's something. It's a little bit of damage. Now we probably have the kill next turn. And I think we're going to want that kill here because they are looking to hit me for a bunch of damage. Oh, neutralize again? Sure, not a bad draw. Strike, and then shiv, and we don't quite get there. Let's use the Gambler's Potion. Yeah, let's use the Gambler's Brew. And finish it off. This allows me to hang on to the Cunning Potion, which I do still think is my strongest potion. Just a little bit awkward here for us. Prepared. If we prepared... No. It doesn't let us go infinite quite. Next turn, drawing 2 cards is actually somewhat useful. Like, we have to remove a lot of cards from our deck in order for this plan to come together. But I think we can do it. I really think we can do it, having that so early on in the run. The Predator does not hurt. Like, it can be helpful in terms of the combo, because another way that you can clear cards from your deck is having a bunch of cards in your hand. So sure, I'll pick up Predator. Next, we get to open up a chest, and I probably want this if it can help us. At the start of each combat, add 3 shivs into your hand. So it's some nice early burst. Will it potentially deny us card draw? Yes. Will it help us right now? Yes, but is this worth it for the Sapphire Key? I think I just take the Sapphire Key. And because that's really what I want to do here. I'm basically full up, so I think I also take the Recall, unless there's something really good. I mean, Infinite Blades in the opening hand is solid. Predator Plus doesn't really do anything. Does this apply 2 weak? It does. Neutralize Plus is solid as well. But I'm just going to Recall. I want to pick up the full key right now and, you know, do or die time. Might be dying right now. But I think this is worth a shot. I have both of my alchemizes. I think I should probably be playing 1. That gives me poison. But I'm going to need another alchemize in order to make that work. Like, give something... Or just give something weak and then throw in the poison. Next turn's the turn I take a bunch of damage. Like, both of these hit me for 9. So maybe I just take 4 right now. Ooh, another Shiv Plus. Okay. Well, if we can find some time to unload... I don't know why that would be. Like, why would we start to just go for a bunch of damage? Because I don't have anything to make those stronger. Like, I have no sense of vulnerable, no sense of anything. So it's just like when something is in kill range, I just got to go for it. I definitely got to go for a defend here. And then I do think I want a Predator. And if each of these are 18... then the full conjunction... Oh, should I have gone for a strike instead of... I could have killed this instead of defending this turn. Huh. All right. Well, nothing to be done about that now. We take 13. Or I'm going all in with this run. Maybe that's foolish, but I'm trying to test, like, I'm still learning the game, mind you. I've beaten the game with all of the characters, but it definitely feels like I'm still learning right now. Neutralize, outmaneuver. So I think I want to go for neutralize plus poison on this. Survivor, infinite blades for some more damage over time. And then we'll throw in an outmaneuver as well. Okay. Next turn, I think I can probably make a move on this sentry. If each of these are 18, it represents 36 plus another shiv can take this out. And we're going to let this one die slowly. Though not too slowly, maybe. I do want to take this one out right now, though. So let's start with that. Yeah, these are each for 6. So let's pop this guy. And now I'm taking 9, so let's just make that... Well, I'm going to play all of the rest of these cards. And I guess I fire off my strikes on this one because this has the poison at least on it already. But I'm basically just playing basic cards for the rest of the game. And I just have to block 9 every turn. And that's fairly reasonable. Even if I only block 5, it's still something, right? I'm going to make a move on this sentry and hopefully kill it next turn so I don't have to block next turn. We might draw only blocks next turn, but if we draw only blocks next turn, then we still take no damage. So it's about the same. But if we can kill it, that gives us a cool opportunity. Yeah, and I think we can, right? 4 plus 5 is 9. No, I cannot. Okay. So now do I pivot and try to take out this thing next turn? Probably. Because certainly we'll be able to kill this sentry in 2 turns. Oh, and you know what else? How are these guys stronger? It doesn't seem like they have more initial health. They don't have more initial artifact. So what is actually making them stronger here? Unless I'm like fully imagining the idea that these things get stronger. And that just isn't part of the game. Let's strike here and shiv here, and then we'll be able to clear this in 2 turns. We're going to clear this thing next turn. We're going to need to hit it for 9 right now, but that should definitely be doable. And then any excess will go over here. Yeah, we're just going to kill this. And now we do have to hit this for 19, which seems kind of like a tough ask, but maybe we can just defend a little bit here too. Anything's possible. We just find Survivor, and we feel pretty good. Or Neutralize plus Survivor. Yeah, it looks good. Oh. I'm going to take one? I thought I neutralized... Oh, it had an artifact. Bummer. Okay, I take 1 damage that we did not need to take. But now, surely, this entry is done. Oh yeah, definitely, because we can shiv and then shiv. Okay. All right. Negate the next 2 curses you would get is kind of cool, but I'm 100% grabbing the emerald key. I'm not messing around. Oh, I also grabbed this. Oh, this one isn't either or. Oh, so the emerald key is just always a bonus. You just have to go out of your way once. I see. I see. Deadly poison, dagger spray, tools of the trade. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. That doesn't really help me in a lot of ways. But I think tools of the trade is good because it's a power. So power means that they're not going to really make our deck bigger. And I think that's what we want to play around here. And there's some other synergies that can work with that. Now, in order to get to this fireplace, either way, I've got to do a fight and an encounter. So let's just go for the elite. Let's go for broke. We have the key built here, but oh, I don't want that. Oh, wait, no, I have this. Oh, yeah. Give me gold. Thank you. Yes, this will all be worth it. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now I'm actually feeling pretty good about this run, but let's see if we can clear this monster knob. Might not be possible, but this is a good start, actually. Tools of the trade plus infinite blades here to kick things off, and then a little strike at you. So once this guy gets going, we won't really be able to use our skills, right? But we can always use our shivs. We can discard a defend for free. That much is obvious. And then I might just go like Predator Strike Shiv. Just try to deal as much damage as early as we possibly can. I think that makes the most sense. Let's ignore the defends and just take 6. We can heal up right before the elite encounter. We do get vulnerable. So maybe that wasn't the best, but oh, and I do have neutralize plus heal hook. That is really good. Okay. I don't have anything that benefits off of... I'm never playing outmaneuver here, right? On a turn where I'm about to take 21. No. If anything, like, I'm trying to kill this turn. Which is maybe possible. Any chance we can loop a heal hook right now already? No, we're a little bit off of that. But let's start with a heal hook. And then I can go strike, 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 shiv. Well, gets us some of the way there. And I think it feels like my best route to victory right now. Let's see what's in my deck. 1 strike, a Predator. And then 1 card I'm not going to wind up drawing next turn. I will draw a Shiv. But I'm just thinking, if we can hit them for 22, puts them down to 23. We really have to hope that they're not doing anything next turn. But defending, like, barely blocks anything. Because it blocks 5 right now, but then it deals 2 more right now and 2 more next turn. So defend is blocks 1. I think I just have to hope it's not going to do anything next turn and that I can take this down. I do think Alchemize could have been worth it, but if I play those Alchemizes and miss, then I'm dead. So let's go to 4 and see if we can... No, there's no way we can kill this guy, right? Can I survive by playing 4 defends? Each defend is for 4. That would mean they're basically like defending for 16 out of this. No, each defend is for 3. Oh, that's so crazy. So playing all of the defends is like 12, and then I take 9. No, yeah, it just doesn't work. I just, oh, this is good enough. Yeah, this is just exactly good enough. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. I made the right play there then. Okay, whenever you play a power card, heal 2, plus another energy pot, and any power cards here, yeah, caltrops. I do think that could be useful then. Reflex is also fine because it draws, but I think I need caltrops. I need to be healing, and next up we're going to the shop. We get to remove a card from the deck. I mean, I see how Reflex could be useful too, but I don't know if that's exactly what we're doing this run. I'm going to take caltrops. I'm going to take a look for discounts first, apply 99 vulnerable, exhaust. I might want the waffle. The waffle lets me do some other funny stuff because, oh, the lizard tail. Wow. Huh. That is interesting. The lizard tail definitely buys me a lot of time, but might just be worse. So if I buy the Lee's Waffle, that will allow me to upgrade a card coming up, and I don't really have anything that I need to upgrade. Caltrops is cool. It's some nice damage over time. I definitely want to get rid of the strike, though. And then what else do I want to do? Tools of the trade, pretty expensive. Terror at least exhausts itself, so I could still combo with it. It doesn't really add a card to the deck. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Oh, this is a power card. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like this. Can I get it? I can. I think I'm just going to heal up. Though I don't mind healing to full. The waffle healing to full is actually so much more than the rest stop because I'm at 0 right now. I think I just need the waffle, to be honest. Let's grab the waffle, let's do card removal, and then let's see where that gets me. I'll have just under 100. Probably not. Would I want a potion? I might. Apply 2 weak in 11 block. I mean, I like ways that apply weak, but I think I just want to do this for now. I'm like removing all of my ability to deal damage. But I have a vision. Do I want Terror? Terror is good with the Shiv Blades in that it pumps them up. It doesn't hurt my combo. I'm curious how this works with Artifact. Does it work? Or does it simply, like, all get negated? Oh, and what boss am I fighting up against? This thing. So I do want to do a whole bunch of damage all at once if I can help it. I think I will start by putting the blades in my hand. I'm going to upgrade Infinite Blades so that it's innate. And Caltrops is actually a little bit risky, but that's fine. Terror is not good against this boss specifically, but I feel bad not spending my coin going into the boss. So, sure. Yeah, let's grab it. That's fine. All right, now let's upgrade Infinite Blades. And that way we can start building up some damage over time early. And I think we're going to terrorize this guy. And outmaneuver. I mean, we could strike too. Strike seems fine. We could also just Predator. Sure. I think it's good to use those things. We might decide that, like, well, one turn it's about to hit us for like 70 or something. So we just decide to deal damage to it rather than allow it to split. But here we don't have to make that decision. So let's just neutralize. I guess we're always going to want to play our shivs. Let's see what potion we get. That is weakness. Sure. Tools of the trade. And then another strike on top of that. What is it doing? It just says preparing. So now is this like a big attack? Sure. So this is a fine time to split it, right? We can choose to discard probably the defends because we'll be able to split it with Predator. Sure. Let's just split it with Predator, I think. And then unleash as much damage on it as we possibly can. We could have gone the other way, blocked, defend, made it weak. Do I want to alchemize or do I want to caltrops? This battle's still going to go on for a little bit longer right now. Yeah, this might have all been a mistake, but let's split the slime and then alchemize. I think let's just alchemize. 2 dexterity. We'll fire a little bit more damage on it. This means it's no longer going to be vulnerable. So the second half, optimistically, the second half of this fight is going to be a little bit harder. Because now there are 2. This one's hitting me for 16, but we can weaken it. Oh, we need to play these. That's interesting. I don't need another strike, I don't think. Let's neutralize. Let's heal hook. And then if I want to double defend... Oh yeah, let's just gain some dexterity here too. I don't really need it this turn, but I think it's fine to do so. And I'm going to outmaneuver and energy potion to get these slimes out of my hand. Is this one going to slime me now? Oh, it slimes on the attack, and it weakens when it licks. Yeah, I think the fight is probably a lot stronger now. A lot more difficult now, I mean. We can double defend, so that's good. And then do I want to play slime? I don't need the heal hook ever here. Although I do have the potion to make it work. Now's a bad time to be attacking, though, so I'm just not going to worry about that. I'm going to double defend. And slime or outmaneuver? I guess let's always slime when we can. Oh, I can do more than that right now. Why is that? Oh, because I outmaneuvered last turn. Sure. Let's focus on this guy, I suppose. In case I decide I want to split it too. I think the mistake was I could have gone for dexterity and just waited one more turn or a few more turns potentially against the big slime. Now what are we doing though? Nobody's attacking me, so let's get rid of defend here. Set up a caltrops. A predator. We'll split this, right? Oh, very close, but no. 32. One more damage splits this, so I can shiv to do that whenever I decide to. So now let's start throwing damage at the other guy. And I think I'm going to get like really weak here. Yeah, just going to double lick. That's fine. This turn I probably split the big slime just to break that up. And then 11. I am frail right now, but I can neutralize this. So that probably means I just, never need all of these defends. Let's neutralize. Let's interrupt here. And then... Oh, let's... Actually, if we're doing that this turn, let's deal more damage to this. And that's right. Now I draw 2 extra cards next turn. I have to decide between defending or surviving and sliming. Let's just survivor. Though this is the final boss of the floor. I should be willing to take a little bit more damage now, shouldn't I? I should. Let's strike. Now both of these slimes that it's going to make will be really tiny, and I should be able to clean those up fairly easily over the next turn or two. I could also just decide to make this weak again with my potion for 3 turns. And that buys me a lot of time too. It also gives me a free heal hook. I'll just discard slimed. Who cares? These are both about to like lick me. But I guess I'm already frail or weak. So who cares? If I can take out 1, that's kind of interesting. I think we just get this to a point where it's like nearly at half, but not quite. And use a weak potion here. Okay, another slimed. Yeah, it's going to be tough to go infinite when I'm getting such slime over here. We can definitely defend a few times, but like maybe I also actually do want to deal a little bit of damage to this. I guess putting this in range that we can interrupt it is a good idea. Okay. I like that idea again. So that's pretty good. That means I can interrupt this guy if I need to. I'll then have 4 little guys, but then I can take out those little guys as need be. Oh, I'm really, really frail. They are, that's right, Lick does do the frail. I was getting the different moves mixed up. So my block now barely does anything. But like, can I just take out this thing this turn? Possibly. Also possibly not. Why is this still giving 5 block? Oh, I also have dexterity. Right, so those are kind of canceling out. How much is it attacking me for? 8? I can take 1. 1 is fine. We're going to let this happen. I'm going to start to shiv here. Oh, I can actually take 0. I can make this weak. Beautiful. And then slime, 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 survivor. All right, all right. We're back in the groove now all of a sudden. And feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty weak and frail at the same time. But now, like, can we just kill this guy? We could reset this one if we need to. But I think we can kill this one and then defend from this one. No, we won't have the energy to do that. Yeah, we can play Survivor. Okay, well, I never need all of these defends. Predator. Poke. Survivor or just finish this thing off? Oh, it doesn't finish it off. Survivor then. All right, we take 1 and we will deal with this slime if it ever seems to do anything. Interrupted. Wait, why did it? Oh, the caltrops. Ah, I did not consider that. The caltrops meant that it just interrupted itself. So looks like it's go time then. Let's discard a slime. We have extra cards this turn, but no extra outmaneuver. We do get to neutralize and heal hook, though. And I want to deal as much damage as I can to big slime this turn. So I think I'm just going to fully unload all of my everything and just completely ignore this guy. And yeah, that seems like the best option to me. I do want to get some of these slimes out of my deck, but I'm fine to just take 8. All right, now it makes 2 14 slimes. And, oh, the caltrops. Yes, yes, yes. This guy will just die to caltrops at some point. So maybe we really can just totally ignore that thing. We could also shiv it here, but I think we are basically in the clear at this point. We can Predator one of these, and then we can strike and shiv this, and I'll just let this do whatever it wants to me. Have your way with me. You can lick me. I consent, and we should be able to clear the floor pretty easily from here. Let's just discard this. And strike, strike. Beautiful, beautiful. Easy floor. Really, really. I mean, I took some damage, but I think it was damage that I was fine to take. And we have the key complete. So, what are we going to do with this in hand? We have Phantasmal Killer, Wraith Form, and Burst. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Huh. I mean, it's fine with Alchemize. It doesn't really do anything else. I think I'll take 2 Intangible. I think so. It's a little tricky because this is so expensive. Oh, 3 Intangible on the upgrade. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, let's go Wraith form. And that seems like a worthwhile upgrade as well. And we also can either double the effectiveness of potions. It's got to be that. Attacks that cost 4 deal 4 additional damage, or 0 deal 4 additional damage, and a tiny house. But when we are generating 2 potions a turn, doubling their effectiveness seems really, really good. Let's go for that. And now let's make our way into the city. And I am going to call it there for this video. It's a little bit weird trying to structure this, but I think basically there's been 3 acts in this video so far, and my next video can also have 3 acts if it is the city, the beyond, and whatever lies beyond the beyond, which still don't exactly know, but hopefully I can show that off in the next time. I have the key, so we have the means to get there. Do we have the deck? I'm trying to build a deck that can go infinite for the first time, and that way I can say I went infinite at least once in Slay the Spire before Slay the Spire 2 comes out. I don't know how lofty that goal is, but I'm thinking like, okay, here's a shop. Here's a shop. We go through a bunch of question mark encounters. Maybe we find, here's another shop. So there's a route with 3 shops for the next video. We just make sure that we have enough to continually get rid of cards from our deck. The golden idol is going to give us more stuff. Maybe we find an encounter that allows us to exchange the golden idol, though, as well. And we just try to make the most. Actually, we probably go this route, and we see what we can do. That is going to be it for this video, though. Thank y'all very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.